Hey bunnies, it's your girl Usagi here, back at it again with another video. Bap. Today we're going to be doing, holy shit, it's had a brain fart. We're going to be doing Leo's twin flame reading, okay? Yes, Leo, welcome to the space. Okay, so yeah, for those of you who don't know what a twin flame is, I will have it down in the description below, a brief little summary about it. You can also do your own research. Just to dumb it down, these are love readings for the sign of Leo love reading, okay? And these are collective readings. Please understand that, some things may resonate for you, and that's great. Please like this video if it does. Comment down below, letting me know how I did for you. But if it does not, feel free to check out a different video. I post these once a month, or at least I try to. Or you can check out a different reader. No harm, no foul. Okay? And if you want to know a little bit more about me, you can also just read down the description, all right? Or subscribe. That would be great too. And like and share this video with your friends. All right, awesome. Let's enough of that now. So yeah, let's get into the cards. I'm gonna start with the Bianco Nero Tarot. We'll be using a couple different decks, so I hope you don't mind. I'll try to list them as I go. I'm gonna be reading, how your person is feeling about this connection, as well as their intentions with this connection, as well as, how you're feeling and your intentions with this connection, okay? So, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, thank you so much, ancestors and spirit guides, for the sign of Leo, all of good character, of course. Welcome to the space. If you can just please get a read for Leo's person, how is Leo's person's feeling about this connection? Or are you dating another fire sign, Leo? And their intentions. Okay. How's Leo feeling about their person? How's Leo feeling about their person? How's Leo? How's Leo's intentions with this connection? You seem to be in a rock and a hard place, Leo. Alright, so let's talk about your person first, right? So we have the King of Wands, we have Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Hierophant. So, what I like to say about your person first is that they seem to be someone that's very prideful. You could be dealing with like a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, as far as I know when it comes to dealing with the cards. That's why I see the energy, right? But it's like this person is very prideful. I feel like this person is kind of missing the point, though, when it comes to how they feel about you. And they're just trying to be the dominant of the relationship. If this person is a man, let's say the manly man, the manest of men. You feel me? They have a lot of ways about themselves, about a lot of ways of protecting their ego. And they don't mean to. But it's just there. That's what I'm realizing with this person. They don't have really much of intentions to hurt you. But it seems that they're having trouble changing certain aspects of themselves due to fear of change, resistance of change. This person likes doing things their way. And it's not against even wanting to be with you, because, I'm not entirely sure of how this connection seems to be. But it's like this person just has a lot of my way kind of energy is what I'm getting. Now with you, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, we have Nine of Wands, Two of Swords. I feel like you are exhausted, Leo. You know you're a fire sign. You know that you're hot, you're spicy, you do what you gotta do. But something about your person can just be extremely draining. To the point where you're at this place where you just want to kind of protect your peace, protect your space, protect your energy. You know, hold on to your money, your finances, your time. You know what I mean? Nine of Wands, I feel like this person really ran you rampant. You know what I mean? And you're ready to take a break. You're ready to step back. You've been very defensive too in this relationship as well because, like I said, this person's ego is so big. Sometimes I feel like they might attack you because they're trying to resist the change that they actually need to conquer. You know, they need to change. So that has you with the Two of Swords, you know, a lot of miscommunication, also just not knowing what the fuck to do, not knowing what direction to go in, not knowing if you should still be with this person or deal with this person anymore. Those are the vibes that I'm getting from these cards. You know, I'm sorry if I'm going off in a rant, but I feel like the energy in this relationship is very turbulent. You know what I mean? And it's draining me just kind of tapping into it, trying to figure out exactly where all of it's supposed to go. But fuck it. We're going to figure all this shit out right now. Me and you, Leo. Me and you, right? So we're going to break down a little bit of, you know, how your person is feeling. We're going to clarify using the Rider-Waite, okay? And see why some of these cards are here. So thank you so much, Ancestors and Spirit Guides, so far. Beautiful reading. We're loving it. We're loving all the juicy tea and all that good stuff, right, Leo? We love this shit. So yeah, King of Wands. Why is King of Wands here for Leo's person? What does that represent for Leo's person? So I feel like this person just has a lot of passion towards you, Leo. Like they love you a lot. They want to manifest this journey. They want to be that divine masculine for you. They want to be that provider, you know what I mean? That person for you. But they've been reaching a lot of blockages with that Hanged Man. But it's simply because this person can be very one track minded. And once they set their mind on something, it seems like they only know how to do it that one way, you know? And until this person's able to kind of change their perspective on things, that will help them better be able to tap into their more feminine side, which is that Queen of Cups, excuse me, in reverse, you know? That also that catty side, because the Queen of Cups can be like really over emotional sometimes, you know, not a crybaby, but I don't know how to exactly describe it, but your person can just get really emotional. And maybe certain things that you say to them makes them very sensitive, you know? And it's been something that I don't know if it's been new, but it's been ongoing, and it's been something that's been like a catalyst when it comes to like discussing things with your partner and what makes you comfortable and uncomfortable, you know? But that's something that's going on within themselves, and them trying to keep up that flair of being the manliest of men, or the dominant of the relationship, the one that always has it under control, you know? So what is this Four of Cups for a person? What is this Four of Cups? I feel like this person is missing the point of a lot of the discussions that they're having with you. They're also missing the fact that you love them no matter what. You know, I feel like a lot of these issues, like I said, are dealing with this person and how they look and the way they're presented in the world. Like a lot of that has, you know, a lot of materialistic things are going on here, but this person's just really impulsive. So, you know, they're missing the point of a lot of what it is that this relationship needs. They're missing the point that you would love them even without the overcompensation. You know, they're not giving themselves time to kind of love themselves through a lot of what's happening, and they're failing to meet the standards of being your productive counterpart, like being your friend, being someone who's building something with you versus arguing about things that don't really matter, you know, the unwillingness to compromise, things like that. Yeah. And because this person sometimes, because they tend to miss the point, and they're getting all in their feelings, getting really defensive, there are certain things that this person just kind of stopped doing. Like, they just kind of stopped courting in these ways that used to drive the relationship. And they're bottling up their emotions instead of really saying how they really feel, instead of properly communicating, how these shortcomings are making them feel. So, what is this tower moment for this person? What is this tower? I feel like if this tower hasn't come yet, it soon will come, where this person will take a watops to the ego and really start paying attention to what's important for this relationship to thrive. I also feel like when this time comes, Ace of Cups, they're going to open up about how they really feel. Open up about all the insecurities, all the damages, all the things they want to fix in the connection. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this will happen when this person's ready. You know what I mean? So they're going to take their time, trying to figure things out, revamp their plans, especially when this time moment comes about. And they might even go looking for advice from a higher source, a mentor, in order to do things in a better way to benefit this connection. You know what I mean? The only thing that I feel like this person might fall a little fatal to might be certain addictions. So you might see this person going through a little bit more overindulgences, but they're just trying to work on themselves, trying to work their way out of that hole. So when this tower moment comes along, like I said, it's just gonna trigger something in this person to kind of open up about how they feel. It may be a big thing, it may be a small thing, but you'll get a chance to see this person's vulnerability in time. But it's gonna be slow. It may not seem very vulnerable, but just pay attention to your person and how it is that they're conveying how they feel to you. And I feel like they're gonna try and go the extra mile once this happens, once the change really sticks and occurs. Why is this Hierophant card here? Yeah. So I'm not saying this person's going to have to lose you to understand what's happening, but I wouldn't be surprised if the tower moment that's supposed to actually trigger that change might be this relationship kind of ending, kind of. But I guess we'll see how things go. We don't know what this tower moment's going to cause. We don't know how it's going to unfold. However, it seems like what really causes the catalyst is when you draw back, when someone in this relationship draws back and gives room. So that way this person can go out and actually look for guidance. Whether it's like reading a book and getting inspired, or reaching out to someone else. At the end of the day, this person might need space to understand that, hey, maybe the way I'm moving is quite toxic, and it's going to take violating, unfortunately, my person, or doing something that doesn't make any sense to get me in trouble, for me to fully understand that, unfortunately. So, yeah. So, why is this Four of Swords here for you now, Leo? Because let's dig into you. So, let's dig into you. Okay. Alright, why is this Four of Swords here for Leo? Okay, I see you. Okay. So, Four of Swords, like I said, I feel like you're just exhausted with the situation. Sometimes you feel like you really just need a break. I feel like out of you two, you might be the more laid back of the two of you, maybe the more responsible with money as well, as responsible with time as well. So at this time, I feel like you just kind of want to focus on the things that you can control, especially when you know for a fact this person is not one that you really can. Justice in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Part of me feels like you wanted to say something to this person, but you did not quite say it, and that might have costed you a little something, you know. It's important though to communicate with your partner certain things that are going on with you. I feel like if you're holding back, how you feel out of fear of this person's reaction, you're only doing yourself a disservice and doing the relationship a disservice. Now, by all means, even though I'm saying yes, speak your truth, yes, queen, yes, or yes, queen, yes, king, yes, you feel me? We have the Knight of Swords as your bottom deck energy. So it's very important that you choose your battles wisely and also think through any battles that you actually choose to get into, right? So if you do have some things that you're trying to say to this person, some things you know for a fact you need to get off your chest, and it's costing you by not saying it, then it's about time you start writing that bitch down and getting your presidential speech ready, okay? Because the people gotta hear it. I think holding back is what's causing so much exhaustion in the first place, and ultimately, it's what's adding to the defenses that you already have drawn up for this person. Because if it's not what happened today, it's what happened 3 days ago that I never spoke about because I'm tired of fighting. You know. So why is this Four of Pentacles here for you, my dearest baby? Why is Four of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Six of Cups. I feel like maybe in the past you feel like you made some type of wrong decision. It could have been with this person. It could have been with someone else. And I feel like sometimes you try to get this person to understand what that might have done to you. And this person doesn't seem to quite get that. Maybe this is a pattern of people that you've also been encountering and you're wondering why that is. But that's interesting, my dearest Leo. At the end of the day, if you are feeling abandoned, it might be because, like I said, something's not being said. And because there is a lot of built up energy about a lot of extra shit that has happened in this connection, a lot. It's like pointless arguments and trying to be right about certain things are no longer important. I feel like whatever started this from since then needs to be discussed and healed and understood. You know what I mean? Something's telling me that something from the past is really what's affecting this connection and affecting how you view this person. Maybe it's a choice that they made or someone else made. But it's something that needs to be checked within you as well, because this is something that you really hold on to, Leo, and it can affect the way that you probably communicate with others. So just be very aware of, how you might be holding yourself back due to past trauma. What does this Nine of Wands represent for our Leo? See, I heard the word release. And then we fucked around and can we get one more? Yeah, so Four of Pentacles, then we have the Eight of Swords, Four of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse. So yeah, Leo, I feel like there is some type of past something that has transpired either within this relationship or in a different one, and it really has your defenses extremely high when dealing with your counterpart or just dealing with love. I feel like with this situation, you know it's really hard for you to move on. Sometimes I feel like you feel almost very trapped by your feelings for this person. But moving on, or at least giving yourself some space to think and really decide what it is that you really need from this relationship, you know, so you can find your voice again. Because, like I said, Leo, there's some things that you want to say, but you haven't said because your person can be a little catty, then you need to take that time. So that way you can put yourself on the right path, a more productive path, a more um, good, positive, karmic path, where you're trying to give more to yourself and less just to this connection. I hope that makes sense for you, Leo. What does this Two of Swords say for our dearest Leo? So yeah, so we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, then we have the Eight of Pentacles, sorry, the Eight of Wands. Okay, Temperance is about a big energy. So like I said, a conversation definitely needs to be had. But before we step into that, we need to find some balance within ourselves. I feel like when this time moment happened, if it didn't happen already, things are going to be moving quite fast if they are not already. And you're going to be called to make a lot of decisions moving forward. And, we got to make sure that we're using our intuition moving forward in this connection. That's why, Leo, it's very important that you just check what it is you're trying to manifest. Ace of Wands can be a matter of missed opportunities, you know what I mean, a mischance, things like that, especially if things are moving really fast, like I said. But it might just be a matter of calmly talking things through, figuring things out step by step, and understand, like I said, what are your intentions? Do you really want to heal this connection? Or do you really want to tell this person that you need some time alone? And whose fault is that? Nobody's. Sometimes people just need their space, especially when people are dealing with their own shit, right? So, let's now get into the Hermit Tarot, where I'm just going to get some added messages from your person. See what else they got to say, about this connection. Anything that we missed, and so on and so forth, right? Alright, thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. If you can just please get some more messages from So we have wait. Do you even care? I imagine you naked. Please give me time. I never felt this way before. Love me. I think so. Yes. I just want space. Do you even see me that way? And I never imagined so much perfection. So, like I said, if there's been something that has torn you two apart, like I said, that time has already transpired, then by all means, it's just a matter of just being patient. Um, because the situation had to happen for this person to wake up, you feel me, and do what was right and what's better for this connection, but also for themselves and how they handle certain things. They have to see some things about themselves first, you know what I mean? But this person does really love you. They have a lot of sexual attraction to you, and they want to be loved by you. But there just seems to be some type of indecision in this connection. I think so, yes. It might be about an apology. Like this person sometimes knows that they're wrong, but they don't like to admit it. But with the blue card, do you even care? This is a question for you personally. Do you know about some reasons or some associations as to why this person might be acting or feeling this way? And how can you break that down to better understand this person as a person and less of a threat because I feel like I said there's a lot of anxiety dealing with other people and romantic relationships and trusting people, and dealing with people's shit. Like, you just don't want to be put in the same position again. But you're dealing with another person here with their own traumas and their own fears. So, you got to also care about what they're going through as well, and how your behavior might be triggering their trauma too. Okay? So, now we're just going to dig a little deeper. Well, not dig a little deeper. We're just going to close off the reading now, actually, with the Lover's Oracle, just to see what added messages we have from Spirit, okay? Wonderful. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So that's something that I guess both of you can learn, because your person's also having a lot of trouble looking at you as a human being and an individual. And I feel like I said, you speaking your real truth and letting this person understand like what has really affected you in this way and why you act this way can better help this person understand you're not just being a big bitch baby or whatever the fuck he likes to think or she likes to think. You are just triggered. You're going through some shit and you need this person to understand how they trigger you. Okay? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay, I'm going to continue just one more. And then power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So at the end of the day, bottom deck, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So that's what I was trying to say from earlier too. I honestly feel like, Leo, you don't have to be in a situation if you don't want to be. Sometimes you might feel trapped by the situation, but you're not. You can love this person, but love them from a distance. You love them from afar. You don't have to continuously be up under them in order to show them how much you care. This person low-key needs to get over themselves sometimes, and sometimes so do you. So maybe even this space might help you guys understand where you guys might have been putting too much pressure on each other to be perfect, or putting too much pressure on yourselves to be the perfect mate, and just say how you really feel, right? So, that is your reading. I hope it was helpful for you, my beautiful Leo. If it was, please drop a like and comment down below letting me know how I did for you. If you want to see more videos with me in it or with me talking in it, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and please hit the little bell to know when I post. And if you want a personal reading, you can please, email me, and my email is in the description below, as well as some more information about me if you want to get to know me and, check out any more of my links as well as my artwork and etc. etc. Right? All right, wonderful. So, as I say, let love lead the way. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.